Okay, Judy, I'm going to do a quick video with the new parts of the A chord. So let's make sure you can see me. Awesome. Just to do only the A part real quick. So this is the third full measure. We'll call it the fourth measure in the song with the pickups in there. When you land on your A chord, your right hand should do exactly what you did on the G chord, where you pinch with your thumb and your middle finger. But instead of being down here on the 6th and the 3rd string, you're going to be on the 5th and the 2nd. So you're going to pinch, then your eye finger, then your thumb comes up a string, then your eye finger again, and then your thumb. Okay, so you get... It's exactly the same thing you did on the G chord, it's just up a string. Okay, one more time. You pinch, eye, thumb moves up, eye, thumb. Okay? At this point, I want you to change into an A7. Just lift up your middle finger, and that opens up that G. Well, it would be a G if we weren't on the 2nd fret, but if this is an A chord, then your middle finger comes up to add the G to the A chord. And then when you just played your thumb, if your first finger, your index, actually plays the next string. So let's start on that thumb, and then your index plays, then your middle finger plays the next string, and then your index goes back to where it was. So you end up going 5th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, sorry, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 4th with your thumb, index, middle, index. They're right there next to each other. Okay, and then all together you end up with nice. I didn't do the A7. You'll hear that it should sound like the melody. If it doesn't sound right, that's what I just did. Here it comes again. A. Sorry. A7. And that gets you through that part. Okay? If it helps to break it up, I would do it from the A chord. Practice that, which I think you're going to get no problem. And then go from the A7 with you end up playing the same open A you played a second ago, and that exercise I just showed you, but it just makes it so you can separate them. P, I, M, I with the A7. Then when it feels good, put it together. A7. There you go. Then we go from the A7, okay, your middle finger is up. I want you to take your third finger off and move your first finger down that string, or up that string, whoa, up that string to the 4th fret, okay? It was here, 2nd fret, relative to the capo, and then we're going to move it up to the 4th fret. Just stays on the same string. And once that's down, then drop your 2nd finger onto the 5th fret of the 5th string. Okay? And you get this familiar shape. We've done this before. We haven't done it with our 1st and 2nd finger, I don't think. So you're from A7, you lift up your 3rd finger, move your 1st finger up the string to the 4th fret, drop your 2nd finger so that you're on the 5th fret, and you get this chord. You want to pinch with your thumb and your index on the 5th and 4th string. You let it hold for 2 beats. 1, 2, then lift up your 1st finger, and then you end up playing in unison. This fretted note ends up making a D note, and this open note ends up making a D note. So it sounds kind of cool. It's in unison. So you have this. Okay? And if you're going at a tempo that's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice and slow. It's a nice moment where we've been moving along and it just kind of sits after that. It's pretty cool. So from the beginning, make sure you can see my hands. Okay, that's what you want to work towards. On the piece of paper, it has only a quarter note on that last note I just played. You end up having 1, 2, and then just a quarter note, because I'm going to actually make it an 8th note and bring in the pickups for the next part. Okay, so that area at the end, I want you to get used to playing it as two half notes, but eventually we'll work on the rest of that and it'll make sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good one.